So you want to learn how to change the accelerator cable on your Harley Davidson? Well, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it, and I'm going to demonstrate on my Harley Davidson Sportster. Now, the reason I'm changing the accelerator cables over is because if you've seen a previous video where I put these mini apes on, I changed the brake line and the clutch line all to steel braided. So I'm going to do that with the accelerator cables as well. So let's jump into it. Welcome back to the Whiskey Throttle Club. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is undo your accelerator perch here. So I'm using a T25 torque bit to get everything undone, and then we can start taking out the old accelerator cables. Now, if you want to pick yourself up some accelerator cables like these, check out Barcraft Handlebars here in Oz. That's where I got mine from. Now, once you got the top of your perch off, you want to create a bit of slack in these lines by pulling the rubber boot down on your existing cables. And once you got your boots down, you just want to crack these locking nuts at the bottom. Now that's going to give you a little bit of extra play. So wind your locking nut down and do the same on both. Now you should have a bit more free play in the actual accelerator to take them out. Fairly easy, like so. Can be a bit fiddly, but you'll get it. There we go. And once you've got all that disassembled, you can just pop these out. Now, some of them might have a little circlip on the inside, but mine don't. All right, now you got to take off your air filter. And you're also going to need a 3/8 bit to undo these 4 bolts. Now, while you're doing this, this is a good time to check your air filter, make sure it's clean. And then with your Allen key again, take off the next couple. Now, your model might be different, but I've also got 2 14mm nuts in here. Alright, and now we have access to where the cables go. And once you pull your cable up, there's a little split where you can feed the old cable through. Now, I can't really film it because that's pretty dark, but there you have it. There's your return cable with a little spring on the bottom. Do the same with your second cable, slip it through the slot so you can get all the slack down the bottom. I don't know if you can see this too well. And then slide that one out. So I realised if I just take that little bracket off, you can actually see a hell of a lot better. The light in there is pretty terrible, but can sort of see a little slot in the side, and that's where you'll pull your cables back through. Now what I'm going to be doing is feeding my lines back through, and these are actually going to go behind the tank riser tabs there. Now if you've got a stock tank, you might actually have to undo this bolt to get enough access to slide your old cables out and your new cables in. And now with the accelerator cable, you just feed that line through and pull it up, around. Now remember, you've got plenty of slack on that for the time being, so that shouldn't be too hard. And that's one done. And then just repeat the process with your idle cable. And now your idle cable here has a little spring, and you actually want that to go in the top, like that. Now before you put everything back together, grab your accelerator cable here and just make sure everything's working nice and smoothly. Now you've got that done, you can start popping it all back together. Now with your new accelerator cables, if they didn't come with the plastic boots, grab the old ones off your old lines and throw them on your new lines. Now you're going to follow each one of your cables up. So for instance, I've got my return here, and I'm just going to feed that one through, clip that in like so, and my accelerator, feed that one up as well. You can clip that one in like so. Now you've got all that back together, you can slide your throttle back on and start reassembling. And just play with your adjustment until you get it the way that you want it, where it's all sort of sitting snug. Something a bit like that. And then you can start putting it all back together. Now you've got it all back together, what you want to do is just kick the bike on, make sure everything electrical is still working. So once you've played around with the adjustment a bit and tightened those locking nuts up, you're good to then pull these rubber boots up if you've put them on your cables. If not, then I guess you don't have to worry about it. But if you want to see how I put these mini apes on my Sportster, check out this video here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.